Hi children, good morning. How are you all? Hope everyone is fine. Am I right children? Yeah, I know my children will be fine. Because what? They are staying in home. Am I right children? Yeah, good. So, before going to our session, what is our topic first of all? We came to new lesson or we are discussing in old lesson only. So we are in first lesson or in the second lesson. We came to second lesson, ma'am. Yeah, what is that second lesson? Acids and bases. So what is that second lesson? Acids and bases. So yesterday we read if you are eating different food items, so how the taste will be. If you are eating a bitter gourd, then it will be bittery, and if you are drinking the lemon juice, it will be somewhat sour, and if it is a sweet, if you are eating the sweet means we can taste the sweet. Salty, like a salt biscuit, if you are tasting means it will be salty. So spicy, if you are eating a different pickles or chicken curry like that, so like that we will taste the spiciness. So like that we have taken different food items we have taken, and in that we have listed out how it will be, how the taste will be. Yeah children, so now in today's class what we are going to discuss. So yesterday we didn't read what is the acids and the base. Am I right children? So what is the acid, what is the base? So how the acid forms will be and how the bases forms will be. So today we will learn in detail in this session. Okay children, so in the acids what will be, so what the acids will contain, children? First of all, what is that acid? What is that acid children? If you are feeling, for example, if ant is there, ant, what it will do if it is bitten, then what will happen? So we'll get some pain, right? So how it will be, how that sensation will be? So like a burning sensation it will be, right? So if the ant is biting us, then we will feel like a burning sensation. So why that burning sensation will come? Because ant will release the formic acids. Ant will release the formic acids. So by that we will get like a burning sensation. So but it will be only for some time. It will be like a how. So it is the acidic nature. So what are there? How many types are there in the acids? There are strong acids and the weak acids. So in the acids we are having strong acids and the weak acids. So acids means if the H plus ions are more in the acids, then they are called as a strong acids. If they are only if it is less means they are weak acids. So coming to the bases. Bases means, so OH minus ions, if they are present in more quantities, then they are called as a bases, a strong base. If they are in less number, then they are a weak bases. So H plus ions means what? Hydrogen ions. If the hydrogen content is more, then it will be in the acids. So if the OH minus means hydroxides. So if the hydroxides are more, then it is in the base. And also base means like a soapy nature. So for example, if the soap water will be there, no? So like a soapy substances. So for glass cleaning, so we'll use, no? So that is also like a soapy structures. So the soapy nature is more means then it will be in the bases. And formic acid. So the formic acid is present in what? While the ant, if ant is biting us, then it will release what? It will release children? Formic acid. So due to that, the acidic nature which is present in that, it will come out, so that we will feeling a burning sensation. So now what are the examples? For strong acids. So for the strong acids, what are the examples? HCl. HCl means what? Hydrogen chloride. So what is that? HCl means hydrogen chloride. What about H2SO4? H2SO4 means what? Sulfuric acid. So what is that? Sulfuric acid. H2SO4 means sulfuric acid. So these are strong acids. Strong acid means I already said no. The H plus ions will be more in the acid content. So what are the weak acids? CH3COOH. CH3COOH. So what is that? CH3COOH means what? Acetic acid. So CH3COOH means what? Acetic acid. So why H2SO4 came 2 times? So it is also it is having the presence of both strong and the weak acid. So it is the example for both. H2SO4 means what? H2SO4 means sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. So coming to the what? Bases. Bases means what? The strong. It is also contains 2 types: the strong base and the weak bases. In the strong bases, what is that? NaOH. NaOH means what? Sodium hydroxide. So sodium hydroxide. KOH means potassium hydroxide. So KOH means potassium hydroxide. And coming to the MgOH2. MgOH2 means what? Magnesium hydroxide. MgOH2 means magnesium hydroxide. So the weak base means NH4OH. So what is the NH4OH means? Ammonium hydroxide. So NH4OH means ammonium hydroxide. So in this ammonium hydroxide is in the weak bases. So what is that? It is present in the weak bases. So what is the neutrals? Neutrals means what? Neutrals means it contains both the acids and the bases. So it will be having both the acidic nature and the basic. Okay. What is there in the neutrals? So what we can see in the neutrals? Normal salts. Salts means which we are using. Ashirvad salts. So you'll tell no. But still, what are there? So those are the salts, crystal salts. So the normal salts which we are using. So these comes under the neutrals. So acid salts and the basic salts. I already said that the combination of both acidic and the basic nature. So that is the neutrals. What are the indicators? Indicators means what? So yesterday itself we learned, right? So what is an indicator? What is an indicator, children? So if you for example, if you are taking any litmus paper, so if you are observing the change of the color, if the color hasn't have any change in that, then what you can see? So the material. So indicators means the yesterday also we used turmeric. Turmeric is also an indicator. So yesterday what we did? What are the experiments we did? With the help of the turmeric powder. We have to take a white paper and we have to take the turmeric and add some water, make it as a turmeric paste, and we have to color it. So the paper which is contained in our hand, that you have to, the paste which is there, we have to apply to that, and afterwards dry a flower and color it with the soap water. Then what we can observe? We can see the red color, the changes of the color. So with the help of the indicators, the color changing process will be there. So those are called as indicators. So what are the indicators, children? What is the natural indicators? So what is the natural indicators? Turmeric and beetroot. So natural indicators are turmeric, beetroot, hibiscus. So these are called as the natural indicators. So what are the synthetic indicators? Synthetic indicators means, for example, if you are doing the Kasari bath, like that, synthetic colors they will use, no, outside the color purpose they will use, no. So those are artificial colors, will tell, no. So those are also comes under synthetic indicators. So what are those? The litmus papers, methyl orange, okay, phenolphthalein. So those are called as a synthetic indicators. So these are the strong acids, strong acids, weak acids, strong bases, weak bases, and the neutrals and indicators, the natural indicators and the synthetic indicators. Yeah, children. So Now, after yesterday we have read this, right? So, yesterday we have done the two experiments. I said the first example, and the second I said I have taken examples of some substances and add to the paper which we have used, the yellow paper. With the help of the turmeric we have done one paper, no? So add to that and observe the changes, what the changes will be, which color it will be. Yesterday I said you to do, no? Those two activities yesterday we have done. Am I right, children? So now what you are going to do? The next activity, what you are going to do, children? In the same way, yesterday we have taken some examples, no? So today also, see, like it will be same, but a little difference will be there. I will explain it. Yeah, children. So now, so take some fruit juices. So take some fruit juices which is there in your house. The juices will be there in your houses, no? Take some fruit juices, vegetables, cold drinks, okay, and various solutions. Okay, various solutions. Your wish. What are the solutions are there in your house? You can take that solution, the lime solution. So like that. So take it, and we have to take red litmus paper, and the red and blue litmus papers will be there. So if you are going out and if you are asking red litmus paper and the blue litmus paper, means they will give. So what you have to do? See. So what is tabular form? The solutions, I said you to take the vegetables. Vegetables I said you to take, and fruits, and the solutions which are there in your houses, I said you to take now. So now what you have to do? I will give some names of the materials which you are going to use. So I will give some names and do that with the help of red litmus and the blue litmus paper, and see what in which way it will be, the color changing, how much percentage it will be. Okay, see that. So substances means what we are taking, and afterwards with the help of, you have to see red litmus paper will be there now, red litmus to blue litmus. So if it is changing like red to blue and blue to red, and no change, so there will be no change. So no change. So if it is changing to red litmus to blue, means you have to take it. So if it is not changing, means you have to. So 5 marks will be there. For 5, take a 5 out of 5. So if it is having maximum chances of red to blue, then give a number of 5. So only it is having a little means give it as a 2 or 1, like that. So if it is in the middle, like a 3. So like that, give some numbers to the changes. So what are the changes? I said you to do orange. So with the help of orange means it is a fruit. So how it will be the change? Tomato. So tomatoes, and vinegar. Cold drinks, I said you to use, no? Cold drinks, lemon juice, bathing soap. So with the help of bathing soap also we can do this experiment. So this is the way which you have to test. So if you are going on testing the changes, if the red litmus is changing into the blue litmus, then mark it as a number. I said you to give a number, no? So give a number. So how it is changed. Okay, and afterwards, which of the how many substances are having more number? So if how many is getting more 5's, then you have to write the substances which are changed to red litmus to blue are. So for example, if it is orange tomato, means orange tomatoes, and the substances which have changed from blue to red are like if it is a bathing soap or like that, give an example. So no change. So these are having no change of the color, means, so like that write an example of vinegar is not having any change. and the sugar water is not having any change. So like that, write the numbers and what are the changes we are observing. And tomorrow I'll ask how the changes are, how many have the changes, okay, and I will give the numbers also. So after doing, how it will be. So in tomorrow's session you have to do, and I will tell whether you have done correct or not. You have to check, no. So I will give the numbers after getting what the changes, okay. So then you can see your numbers and my numbers what I have written, and you can check whether it is a correct or not, okay. So this is the other experiment you have to do. Now what you have to do, you have to do a test, what you have to do, classify the substances. So the above substances are there, no. Above substances means we have taken the orange, that all we have taken. So what you have to do, classify it and make it and write what is having acidic nature. So in the before I said, no, what is the acidic natures and the basic nature. Acidic nature means how it will be, basic nature means how it will be, I said, no, and neutral. So write acidic substances. So these only what I have given the example. I have given some. So the remaining examples you can take by your own, and you have to list out and you have to give the red litmus to blue how many changes the numbers I have. I said, no. So what is having acidic substances, basic substances and the neutral substances. So write the names which are having acidic nature, basic nature and the neutral. Neutral means no change, okay. This is your today's homework. So today you have to do these experiments and you have to give the numbers, okay. And now, say children, I already said, no, acidic nature means like a burning sensation. It will be like a burning. If the sensation is like a burning means it is like a acidic nature, and the soapy nature is there means then it will be basic nature. So we will clean so glass cleaners will be there, no. So those are all our basic nature. So that is having the basic nature, and burning sensation is there means it is a acidic nature. Now see here children, so take one magnesium ribbons. So your ribbons will be there, no, which are I think those ribbons only. So take that ribbons, and what you have to do, you have to take some tunnel will be there, no. So tunnel means which are taking the help to hold that ribbon. So after that you have to hold the ribbon with that tunnel and burn it with the help of candle or with the help of some lighting. You have to light lanterns and you have to burn, our example are with the help of candle, burn it, and the powder, the ash will come, no, like a white ash will come, no, white ash will come out, okay. After burning, the white ash will come out, no. So what you have to do, that white ash you have to dissolve it in a water, okay. This white ash which is coming out from the after burning the magnesium ribbon will be there, no. So take that and keep it in the water, and now touch that solution. So now what will you find, whether it is turning to red litmus to blue or not, we have to check, and which is present in that. So after dissolving, what will come out, you know, metal hydroxide and the magnesium. So magnesium only we have taken and we have done, right, magnesium ribbon only, no. So what we will get after that, after dissolving, magnesium hydroxide. So it is nothing but it is also called as a metal hydroxide. So what do you observe from this? So the solution after doing this experiment, we have taken that ash and we kept in the water, right? So that is having like a soapy nature. So the soapy nature is there to the solution which we have done after burning. The ash will be there, no, which I have done. For that we are having a soapy texture. So if there is a soapy texture, means what is that? It is a acidic nature or a basic nature? Yeah, it is having the basic nature. So it is turning to the solution, it is turning to red to blue, and it does not change the color of the blue litmus. It will change to red litmus will change to the blue, but for the blue litmus there will be no change. Okay, so this is the activity we have done. So today we have done the 3 activities. So I have given some substances and you have to write red litmus to blue, neutral, blue litmus to 2, and which is having acidic nature and which is having basic nature. So that you have to list out. So till here we have read in this class. Okay, in the tomorrow session I will tell one magic. So what magic persons will do, that you can do in your house, so that everyone will get fear. So how the magic will be, we'll see. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe.